Some say our national pastime is baseball. Here in KC, one guy is quickly becoming the pastime for the Kansas City Royals.
Kansas City's home. I've lived in Kansas City. In fact, I've traced my family back to 1884 in Kansas City.
Kansas City fanatic Dave Webster is not normally recognized around the ballpark as Dave. Most people know him as the W guy.
Originally, my job was going to be to stand very close to where we're standing now, and my job was going to be to make sure that people didn't touch the number 5 and soil the baseballs. And eventually, KC grew out of that, and then the W out of that a couple of seasons ago.
As Dave's job grew, he decided it was time to make something more out of a Royals win.
The first W was made out of an old sign I found out here, an old corrugated sign, plastic corrugate. It was one of the tour signs. So I took it home, I drew it out on my kitchen table. Royals finally thought, hey, this is going to catch on, so they got me a much nicer one.
Little did Casey know that his at-home project would turn into such a huge hit for the Kansas City fans.
Most people are focused on the field, but then more and more they start looking around, and then more and more I started getting people waving to me up there as I'm doing it, and more and more people started to notice the salute. When I first started doing it, I didn't want to just go out and put the W out, so I wanted to develop something. So the walk across, and then the walk and the salute to the players was developed, and people notice the salute too.
It's not just Casey that is well known around the park, but the W that he hangs high, symbolizing the Kansas City Royals and their future.
A fan put it to me best. They said, look, no matter what the scoreboard says, it's not a win until we see that W go up. And I thought that was very nice, and that's really what it means to the fans now. A lot of people tell me, we don't leave our seats until we see that W, or at home, we don't go to bed after the game until we see the W go up. You need to go one more step further and win the entire thing. A World Series championship would be great. I think this team can stand on its own as a great team and finally get out from under the shadow, or everybody's been under the shadow of the 85 team. I think this team can really stand on its own.
Reporting for Tiger Broadcast, this is Cassidy Starrett.